The biggest thing which I've seen businesses make a mistake of is they always start thinking about YouTube videos as ads. I don't know why.
So I think that's the idea of what video means to them.
So this is one of the reasons why you should not start a YouTube channel if your goal is to just put out ads. Might as well just dump all of the content once and just forget about it, because ads will never work on YouTube. Entrepreneurs, business owners, CEOs of companies, why they shouldn't consider YouTube. So the first thing I have to say, and I tell this to most of our clients before we start engaging with them, is video creation, publishing, especially if you're a business, is going to be an expensive affair. And you cannot. So why would an entrepreneur consider video creation? If he has marketing channel set up, so he has SEO, he has social media,
get some business out of it.
He's getting some business already and he wants to expand it. The expansion of the funnel in terms of cost, the highest cost will end up becoming YouTube videos or videos.
Because you're not a student or a new creator who's just trying to test it out. You can't do recordings on your smartphone and just upload it and see if it works.
As a business owner, you'll have to showcase certain level of professionalism.
But it should match with your brand that you've already built.
Exactly. And unlike just writing a blog where the barrier to entry is having a good writer and having good topics, with video, you're talking about having a good writer, having good topics, plus having production, having editing, having publishing, having graphic design, having optimization. There's a lot of other skill set which come in. So the first thing is, don't start it because it's going to be an expensive affair. You'll have to commit expense not just in terms of costs, but also in terms of time. One of the things which a lot of business owners come and tell us is, why can't you just hire a model and get videos done? And one thing I can tell you for sure, guys, if you're a business owner or entrepreneur, the only thing which works on YouTube, you need to have decent enough production, but what works on YouTube is authenticity. The moment I get a model in and I put a teleprompter, we can show you hundreds of videos which have not at all performed well. Superb production, superb editing, very good titles and thumbnails, they have just flopped.
Because they can't tell the story that the founders can tell.
And one more thing is, with video, you're seeing a lot of passion of the founder come out. You're seeing a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm about the problem he's trying to solve. You either have to be an entrepreneur, the founder of the business who is putting out content. I mean, I tell this to founders these days now. I'm so happy that this is happening. You guys can see WTF podcast by Nikhil Kamath and Nitin Kamath.
Yeah.
These guys are billionaires. Zerodha is huge.
Yeah.
Why do you think they are making time to come sit down and have conversations? Because that's what works on YouTube.
And they don't have any script to follow.
Of course not. So we stopped giving, we give topics. We feel like, hey, these topics is what I think your target audience will like. And then we like, boss, you're the expert, talk.
Yeah.
And a lot of founders are taken aback when we say this. Like, what? No, you have to give me script and this.
They're worried that what if I speak something that's not going out in public? But again,
you have to be willing to take that chance, man.
Yeah.
So
that's it's not that from the first video itself, your video will go viral and your business will 2x, 3x or 10x.
Exactly.
You're building another marketing channel for yourself, right?
Exactly. So that's an important part as an entrepreneur. The time commitment is quite a lot. The cost commitment is quite a lot. And you're building an entire new marketing channel. So you'll need to have a lot of patience. What do I mean by this? If you are a FMCG brand or, you're in that space, you have spent a lot of time in building your distribution networks. If you sell something on Amazon or on Flipkart or on your own e-commerce store, you have spent a lot of time establishing those channels.
And you'd have faced a lot of hurdles over there, failed a lot of times.
And you'd have experimented and figured out. YouTube is going to follow the same journey. The audience of your customer, of your target audience, if you're selling a low-range product, if you're selling a mid-range product, if you're selling a premium product, for all of them is there on YouTube. I can assure you that. Every single person's YouTube feed is different and he gets recommended the kind of content he likes. Google and YouTube have every single one of these audience. The point is getting your videos recommended to them is the challenge. But once that starts happening, the ball doesn't stop. So you'll have to have a lot of patience for this to start performing for you. There have been cases where we've seen videos just take off from day one. And those are those unique situations which I told you, wherein you're showing something which people have never seen before and people want to see. We have a small case study ourselves. We started a channel called Auction Dunia just a couple of months back. It reached 1,000 subscribers in just 2 months and 37,000 plus views very, very rapidly. We were able to do it because we had understanding of YouTube. But more than that, the idea itself was so powerful. That was the main thing, right? Yeah. More than our expertise of YouTube.
Yeah, and we also decided not to use all our expertise on the production side on.
Oh, and things. This was another interesting thing. We were so confident on the on the idea that we were like, dude, let's put the lowest production effort, the lowest editing effort on this and just put the content out. You can go check out the channel. We'll link it in the description. But the point I'm trying to make is, as a business owner, depending on what niche you're in, depending on what business you're in, it is going to take a lot of time. Yeah. It is going to take a lot of cost. It's going to take a lot of iteration. But the goal is, if you want to establish YouTube as a marketing channel for you, you'll have to commit to that journey.
Yeah.
Your audience is there. Finding that audience is the challenge. You'll always get some positive markers. You'll randomly see a video pop up. It'll end up getting thousands of views and you'll get a lot of inquiries.
Yeah.
But then to figure out, to make it a repeatable process is what's going to take time. Anything else you want to add on this, Kishore?
That's it. You need to be consistent, see what's working, what's not working, keep replicating it. And it's not a short journey.
Yeah. The second part I want to talk about is the biggest thing which I've seen businesses make a mistake of is they always start thinking about YouTube videos as ads. I don't know why.
So I think that's the idea of what video means to them.
So this is one of the reasons why you should not start a YouTube channel if your goal is to just put out ads. Might as well just dump all of the content once and just forget about it, because ads will never work on YouTube if they're stupid and if they're like your typical TV ads. They just don't work unless you put a lot of marketing dollars behind it.
That's why ads are created. It's you need to push to people to watch them. Generally people don't prefer watching them.
Yeah. I tell this analogy. You can see on our landing page we have a video of our services, but one of the things we keep telling people is, on YouTube, as a business owner, you should not be thinking about the ads which come between the TV show. You have to be thinking about what can be that TV show for your target audience. And that's a unique advantage you will have over most of your competitors. Most of them will be thinking about ads.
Yeah.
But if you can give a unique insight, a very good example which I can tell about is one of our clients who is into authentication softwares. Such a niche, such a crazy niche. You will not have more than, I don't think he'll have more than 10,000 customers in India.
Yeah.
But then the topics which he's covering, they are not ads. They are like detailed explanations of supply chain issues in specific industries. These kind of topics, even if just 100, 200 people see, the ROI is received. As a business owner, you should not be chasing views and subscribers, or you should not be chasing ads, just random commercial ads. Yeah. You should be chasing this, wo jo target audience hai, usko video dikhana hai.
And on the other side, even this content is being pushed to his customers.
Yes.
Parallelly, his customers are getting aware of all these things about what technology it is.
Yes.
How can I be safe from these counterfeit products?
Correct.
So in turn, his customer is getting more business.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So his revenue is also increased.
So you'll have to look at YouTube like that. It's not an advertising platform. You have an ability to build your own video library and content library. And that's what you should be looking at. You can really consider this as an education platform or an entertaining platform for someone. And that someone can be anyone. Like your target audience can be anyone.
Yeah. And people are mostly looking for YouTube for learning things, knowing things, than just for entertainment.
Exactly. Moving on to the next part, which is the last point I have for entrepreneurs or business owners, why you should not start a YouTube channel. If you do not, if you have a thin skin and you cannot take criticism and feedback. A simple example of this is just open Ola's YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
Ola Scooter YouTube channel. The comment stream is flooded with complaints.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is, once you start putting yourself out in the public, if you have bad processes as a business, people will not react well. People will, of course, get angry, and because it's on public domain, they will comment on it and they will blast you and all of that. So be aware of this. If you feel you can delay the process, it's better you delay the process longer.
Because you know if there's any gaps in your business,
it'll get exposed.
Yeah.
For sure.
And if, as I said, if process are not built to resolve it, your brand image is gone there. Yeah, your brand image is gone. It's very, especially in a country like India, if you're an Indian watching this, rebuilding their brand image is going to be really, really hard. One last thing, some businesses have made this mistake. Sometimes they've exposed way too much about their business strategies and insights, which people have copied and replicated. So just be a bit more careful. You do not want to give away your customer names, for example, which your competitors can poach. See, you're putting things in a public domain, so all the negatives of the public domain things are applied on YouTube as well. The difference is on YouTube, sometimes it can get magnified and you'll not even realize it. Yeah. And it'll go to a stage where you can't stop it. So there you have it, guys. Reasons of why you shouldn't start a YouTube channel.